Ready, set, go.
Hey guys, Alex here from Geek Studios, and today we'll be playing a little more Minecraft. Today I'll be showing you how to, well, basically make a better version of the explosive arrows. Version 2, I guess you could call it. It's not a whole lot better, because I couldn't figure out how to detect entities, but there is a theory that I posted it, if you guys want to figure it out. And, yeah, so I could show you what I've added with the bullet in my armpit, but, so there you go. Now it has particle effects, and now it doesn't do actual damage to the landscape, which you can turn off as well. So, this here is just a little contraption I made that I was bored, but, so, essentially what it does, turn it on, yay, it shoots arrows up. And you see I added particle effects, and doesn't do damage to the landscape, so really cool. So let's get right into it. These, I'm sorry about the last video that I didn't actually do a very good job at all of explaining anything. So hopefully I can do a better job this time. But yeah, I'll definitely put the commands in the description this time. I know I've been like getting complaints. Hey, you didn't put the commands in the description like you said. Sorry. I did sort of a long story, but long story short, I was in a hurry to get them uploaded, and then I never really bothered to go back and fix them. So I will definitely put the commands in the description this time. So, how it all works, if you watched the last video, this is a very simple set block command. Here, this is just setting block to the block above it, to a redstone block with a metadata of 0, and then destroying anything that was there previously. So you can turn it off just by putting another redstone block beside it. Turn it back on by putting a redstone block on top of it. Very simple. And then over here, we have the commands. There's 6 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. They all are basically exactly the same except for where they test for the arrow. So each of them will test for air around the arrow, each, like in every single, all 6 blocks around the arrow. And then if, in theory, it'll return true when there's air, because there's air. They all turn on. And once one of them says, wait, no, I hit this bedrock here, for example. I picked it up there, but I hit this bedrock. So there's not air. It'll turn on. No, it'll turn off, which will turn one of these on, which will go along and activate this command block, which just kill the arrow. And this one here has changed. It's still the execute from the arrow, but now it's going to summon a creeper with a fuse of 0. Reason being, now you can turn it on. Landscape destruction with /game rule mob griefing, and you can set it to false, which it currently is, and if you set it to true, you can go back to destroying your home, but you turn back to false, and it won't destroy anything. So definitely an improvement for like configuration or whatever. And then over here we have the particles. The particle effects, as you can see, we have smoke, fire, and see smoke on top, very small amount of smoke, but then we got some fire. Got some fireworks sparks. Pretty cool. So, particles, this is another set block command. This is an execute from an arrow to /particle flame, and then from the arrow's position, and then this is the amount of spread it'll get, and this is the speed it'll go at, and this is how many times it'll run. For example, playing effect for 5 times. So you can do like 20 times and you'll get a reasonable amount of lag. So it does for fireworksSpark, smoke, and flame, sorry. And you get these 3 epic looking particle effects. I mean, you could sort of set it to whatever you want. Let's say, what particles are there? Let's say I wanted to send it to, I don't know, red dust, for example. Where is that? There we go, red dust. So let's say, you know what, red dust is always cool. Red dust. There we go. Now you can set it to red dust. And it didn't load. Okay. Well, basically you can set it to whatever you want. Yeah. Set us back to fireworksSpark. I'll put all these in the description. Then over here, As I pointed out earlier, it doesn't work, for example, if you're doing like PvP or whatever, where you like say, you know what, or PvE, for example, this zombie is gonna die. Bam! No, you just hit him. You don't, doesn't explode. So, it sort of sucks, but what can you do? But yeah. Here we go. So, yeah, I have cold, sorry. But this is a theory that doesn't really work, but it should, in theory. Another set block, which I haven't turned on. But, this is an execute from the arrow that's testing for zombies in a radius of 2. And then once that returns true, it should run the kill and summon the creeper. But for some reason, whenever I turn it on, for example, and then we summon a zombie and just be like, yo, doesn't do anything, which sort of sucks. So what can I say? But if you can think of a fix, if you can go down in the comments or whatever and say, hey, you idiot, you forgot to do this or whatever. But yeah, but that's all I got for you guys now, other than these nice explosive arrows. That's weird. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this improvement. I'll definitely put the commands in the description, like I said. I'm so sorry about that. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys now. So bye bye.